When I was a little girl, I dreamed about, I wanted to go to Las Vegas and become a famous dancer. My parents took me there when I was in the 2nd grade, and I was like, yes, this is me. And I did become that dancer. I moved to Las Vegas, started from the bottom of the bucket and worked my way up to the front of the classroom and started going on auditions, and finally I landed a really big piece of a magic show. And from there, it was just like one show after another. And just literally living my dream. And every night before going on stage, just saying, thank you for getting me here. You know, it's just a beautiful experience to know I could reach my dreams and goals. I was walking down the street and I stepped into a pothole. And I landed on my ankle, completely crushed my ankle. And I had to have emergency limb saving surgery, which rendered me in the hospital for 7 months. Now, I was moved to an elder care facility, and at the end of the 7 months, I really literally had nothing and no place to go. I started asking the social worker there at the hospital to help me decide, I don't even know, how would I even know where to begin to be homeless? Or what resources, or, you know, at the time I wasn't even really considering myself homeless. I just knew I needed a place to live. Well, she said that that's not a social worker's job. And I said, are you telling me that at the time that you signed your contract with this facility, there was nothing in there about housing for the patients that are getting out with no place to go? And she said that was absolutely true. And so I began to get a little panicky. So I started getting any resources that I could. Now, remember, I'm in the hospital. I don't have access to computers or, you know, I just have my phone. I'm doing the best I can. And I don't even know anybody that's ever been in this circumstance before. So I started slowly trying to find a place on my own. And let me also say this, because I was in this elder care facility, I was not allowed to leave the campus. So I needed to do all of this on a cell phone without any clue as to where to start. The day I left, it was very surprising that the day came and I really was leaving with nothing. And I had to pack my stuff in a black trash bag. I left it there outside the door because you can't walk around or get on a bus or anything with a big giant trash bag of clothes. Anyways, I got on a bus and I went to an area that I was familiar with to just look around and see a starting place, any place to go. And it wasn't long before I figured out that at the end of the day, I really was homeless with no place to go and no resources. And I had to start from there. Like I said, I wasn't prepared to be homeless. I just simply authentically found myself in this circumstance with what I felt was just a hopeless situation. My first night out, I started to figure out the warmest place to be was on these wood chips next to an apartment complex that looked kind of safe. I'd never slept outside before. And I was so ashamed that I was hiding in these bushes because I didn't want anybody to see me. Being outdoors at night and knowing the possibilities of anything that could happen to me. And having had things happen to me over the years, I know, I'm not just a young woman, I know what to be afraid of. And having to sleep outside with my purse as my pillow, and I would wake up and people had stolen from me anyway. I don't even know how the heck they did it. And my stuff would be gone, my money, my free government phone. Yeah, it's terrifying to be out there at night, and actually it's a little wiser to stay awake at night if you can. And hoping that, you know, I don't get raped or stabbed or some of the things that happen to the other ladies that are out there. Look, I was a dancer and I crushed my ankle, which also crushed my dreams. I spent a short time in the hospital, and at the end of my stay, I had no place to go and I was rendered homeless. You tell me how that's possible.